So we'll let some folks jump on. If you're watching this down the road, you're watching this later. We're going to talk about some stuff. Finally, kind of getting out of winter. It feels like.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get some rain again this week.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump into. I titled it "Buying a Bass Boat in 2021" because it's definitely there's some uniqueness to what's going on right now across the board with a lot of things, and then we'll be picking a winner for some hooks for a Spearpoint hook giveaway that we've been doing. So we'll give it just a minute to see. Oh, we got 13, 15 folks. Thank you. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon so far. Going fishing this weekend?
I think I'm breaking in a motor.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The Mercury.
Guys, man, that camera's killing me. All right. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to folks seeing your Falcon. That 205, that turned out pretty sharp.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I mean, I didn't think that much pink would be, but no, guys, it is a gorgeous, a lot of black. I'm kind of surprised.
Oyster gray gel.
Yep.
Black shadow hull stripe and top cap, and the entire top cap is black.
No
shadow.
No green.
I didn't do green. Look, we sell these boats every year, and I want it to be something that 90% of the people are going to go, ooh, or I don't mind. It's with greens and oranges. It's like, or gotta have it. And we just need more people to be able to.
That is true. Well, right now we just need more boats. So
yes,
Lucas, Southern College Bass Tournament this weekend.
Lucas, I want to know who let you hold those pictures in your profile. Hold those fish for the picture in your profile photo.
All right, guys.
Those college guys can catch them.
So we got a quorum on here. So yeah, we're gonna jump in. We'll talk. I just want to kind of give we're getting a lot of phone calls and a lot of questions. Bass boat availability, product availability in general. So we're gonna talk on some of that. And then we're going to give you a little quick, if you missed the BLATS video on Spearpoint hooks, we're going to give you a quick little lesson in those. And then we're actually going to give a box of them away that we've been doing likes and shares. That contest has been going on this week. So let's start off with boats. And guys, I'm going to get I'm going to get a little video. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of, I just shot this morning. This is what our showroom is looking like these days. So I think the quick synopsis is availability is tough. Every manufacturer is trying their hardest to get boats in here.
Yes.
But not only are they slowed down, of course, everybody uses COVID as an excuse. I think it's pretty valid as we're seeing. But they're also moving. I mean, what's coming in?
I gotta say, I moved here in 2014 and met Tony and Mary that week, basically, because they were our landlords. But I don't know that I've seen the showroom with this much space between the product.
Yeah.
But we've got a tremendous sales staff that answers questions very, very well. They get exactly what the customer wants out of it, in the product. And there's not too many boats that gather dust around here.
No. So I think the main thing that we want to get across, and we can get in, if you guys have got questions, we'll kind of hit some of the manufacturers here in just a second. But the best thing right now, and I know a lot of folks don't really like, having a long conversation with sales folks. We try to be as non-pressure right now, talking with a salesperson and figuring out what you want, what's going to be available, when stuff is coming in. That's all. I'm trying to keep the website as up to date as possible. But stuff is just,
there's stuff that hits here that has never been on the website because it's already spoken for by the time it gets here, that they've taken they've taken deposits on them before it's even gotten here. And then we've had some that got here and decided they wanted a little bit different color, but there was someone else standing right there to swoop it up.
So it is. I mean, I always feel like it sounds like a real tough pressure sales, but that's really. I mean, this has been crazy. So Skeeters, we are working hard. I know several folks around here have had conversations with our rep multiple times in the last few days.
Yeah.
They are trying to get us boats. I went back this morning and looked at. We've got everything that's on ordered on a big board, and the majority of them are in the little square that says sold.
Yes.
So we've got deposits on all those, but I think we've got. My rough count was about another 20 or 30 that weren't spoken for that are on order, of all different flavors.
Yeah.
I know we just ordered some more Falcons, so we've got some more 205s, a couple Predators that are on their way. Falcon's been doing a really good job at getting us stuff in somewhat of a timely manner. I know they're
and a lot of it is not them. Some of their part suppliers have been slow. Obviously, my boat was there. I ordered my boat in December, and it got here last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it wasn't their, it wasn't them. It was them waiting on parts.
Yeah. So, which I mean, I think everybody's seeing that across
in every
everything.
department.
So yeah, Falcons. We've got some more Avids. I know we just ordered some more 20-foot Avids. Those things have been people have been loving those.
Yeah, they're great boats.
And I know we've got a good handful of their 19-foot versions. We've got more G3s that'll be coming in. We just got 3 Bass Cats. One of the Cougar was sold. If you just that video that I just showed, that there's a Pantera and a Saber
Classic, and then a Saber, which is the 18-foot boat.
So, and then we've got I think one other. So those are all on the website, and like I said, when they're coming in, we're trying to get them on there. But
I think we'll have another load of Bass Cats pretty soon. We should have a load of Falcons in the next few weeks as well. I know we've got Skeeters that are. We're expecting a few shipments of them. Again, don't know the status of what's sold, what's not on all of them. But I know this, everybody's working really hard to make sure that the product gets out there to not only us, but the rest of the dealer network. But our salespeople are doing everything they can to stay on top of keeping people updated as well.
Yep.
And we do have a decent selection right now of some used boats that are in even late model. We've got a 2019 20 TRX 20 Triton Elite up there.
Yep.
We've got a 17 Triton. I know we've got some Bass Cats that are used. We've got some Nitros. Got a few Skeeters that are used. We've got more Falcons than most anything else right now as far as new boats go, right?
Yeah, well, all 195s. I think we're out of 205s right now. Oh, your boat.
Yes, my boat will be available in a couple weeks. My 20.
So, anyways, that's a really long way of telling you guys that it's crazy if you're thinking about a new boat or swapping out, buying a used, and I think, even if it's not from us, if you see it out there, don't think on it too much. You got to move on it because that's, they're just, it's kind of an unprecedented time.
We're gonna have we'll have a 19 Cougar FTD coming in.
Okay.
Andrew Johnson's boat, his new one's here, and we're buying his from him. So there are some boats. Again, work quickly.
Yep.
If you're in the market, stay in touch with us. We're happy to answer whatever questions we can. The pressure's not from us; it's from the marketplace. It's like if it gets here, it's gone. So,
well, guys, so I think enough on that. Unless anybody's got any specific questions, we're happy to try and answer them. I'm trying to take a look through any of the questions. All right. So that's, honestly, I think that's going to be the theme of buying a bass boat in 2021. We're going to do the best we can. we're definitely thankful for the problem that we have, I guess, and that we're selling product, but at the same time, we're antsy to get more in, and everybody along the entire supply chain is working their hardest to get us stuff.
So let's talk a little bit about our plans, the marketing
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
this year.
So yeah, so the fun side of boats that was kind of,
That's the business side.
yeah, that's the business.
We're doing it backwards. We're doing the right hook, and now we're going to.
So yeah, so obviously, through the winter we've kind of chilled out some in terms of the lives. I'm not a big
That's
fan
just
of
'cause
getting
of
out there when it's 12 degrees.
Our fishermen are a bunch of wussies. That's what it is.
He said that. I don't. I think Matt Heron might come have words.
Not hearing to have words about anything. That's a good thing.
So and it's great to see those guys getting back at it this weekend.
Yep.
Again, so stop number 2 for them. So yeah, so we've got a number of boats to run. We've got a number of the Avids, some Bass Cats. We'll definitely get out and run your 205 after it gets all set up.
So we're gonna do our virtual demos that we do.
Yep. And then we're gonna sit down. We got it now that because the scheduling thing has been the craziest. Getting all of the pro schedules because everything's been so delayed this year.
Well, it ended late too.
Yeah.
I mean, they fished an Elite Series event in the end of January. So they didn't have their elite, have their elite schedule out.
So now we'll start looking at picking back up with those lives on the water. Now that we can work some schedules,
we'll get all of our guys out there. Yeah. We're gonna get John Cox. And National Professional Fishing League. We're gonna get him out on the water again. We'll get Clay Dyer in here again if we can. We're gonna try to get us a BLAT sighting. We won't be able to take Matt and Scott and Wes and John Cruz if he's available for one of them. We won't be able to take them on Neely Henry because until later in the year because the Elite Series is fishing at Neely Henry this year. May 5th is the tournament first date, or 6, 7, 8, 9. After that, we can put them on Neely, but we may take them to Logan or we may take them to Gunnersville or something. But we'll try to get some of those guys out there and do that. Put it on your calendar unless something changes with COVID. We're planning our on-site Fish Fest May 1st. It was disappointing last year to have to cancel it. The response was amazing. The first year we had 225 people or so.
Something like that
day. We were already at almost 500. We were already almost at 500 on the likes or coming and interested in going, and I just don't. We honestly could have been over 600 people last year, so. But we're gonna keep doing what we're doing and planning it. We'll get some flyers out and stuff here in the next couple weeks. Get some people, guaranteed for being here, and then we'll go from there.
So yeah, so I think the weather's got me more excited about particularly getting out on the water and shooting live for 2 hours. So, but
I'll do one and try to one or two.
Yeah.
Try to redeem myself for my 1-2 bite performance last year.
All right, Shane. Video keeps stopping. I'm doing the best I can with trying to spin a wheel to keep the internet flowing.
So you don't know it, but we're very good at this. We both got wheels down here like hamsters.
It's bicycling. But anywho's, all right. So that's boat stuff. Plans for the future. Let's talk about Spearpoint.
I met these guys right before ICAST last year, and I was impressed with not only the product, but the marketing and everything that they put into it, the packaging and all that stuff. Spearpoint Performance Hooks. That's the wide gap, and they have
there we go.
They currently have a GP Finesse as well, right here. Let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to use, this is the 5/0, and I'm going to use this hook so you can kind of see what's going on here. Um, this is the wide gap version. Comes down here to the shank, and then it has this little feature here. This is called the V grip, and what this is designed to do is lock the fish into place. Now, currently, just the two models, the G Finesse or the Finesse GP Finesse, and the wide gap. This is a medium wire wide gap, so for flukes, Senkos, Carolina rigs, some of those kinds of things. And then this is a obviously drop shot, wacky rig style hook. They are having some guys use them for crappie and even some salmon steelhead type stuff in the Northern California. That's actually working really well. Trout and the small size stuff too. But just an extremely durable hook, and it locks the fish into place once they're hooked. In fact, what they're seeing is kind of this. Let's envision this is a fish's lip. Fish bites and they set the hook and it goes in this way and it turns and comes back in, and they're seeing what's known as a stapled effect, that it turns and it sinks it into this V grip. Really, really effective hooks. Plus the rigging part of it is really, really cool. The reason we're bringing this stuff up is one of the owners of the company actually bought a Falcon from us, drove out here from California to buy a Falcon 205.
Just a quick drive.
Just a quick little 4-day drive with his girlfriend. And they left us a prize pack to give away. So we've got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 packs of hooks and a T-shirt from Spearpoint to give away to you. Michael's been doing that like and share bit with the social media. But let me show you the other benefit of these outside of just the. We're going to include these in the pack too when we give this away. So I'm going to start here with, this is the large, the 5-inch Rojas Fighting Frog. Again, this is a medium wire hook. You wouldn't necessarily want to use it flipping yet. They are working on that stuff. So here's how this thing works really well when it rigs. Is you run your hook in, give it its turnaround, and then it rigs really straight with the way that this V grip is put together, like so. It rigs really, really straight. And then when a fish bites, this drops down and it traps it here in the V grip. So it's a really well thought out hook. Really does a good job of rigging everything. And obviously I got a little too deep into that, so it's bent. But there you go.
Well, we'll never know if it'll work or not.
The GP Finesse, it's great for drop shotting and for wacky rigging. So here's a coontail worm from Big Bite as well that we're going to send along. So envision this as a finesse worm, and you nose hook, and it's locked into place right here in the V grip, and then pushes down when the fish sets the hook, when you set the hook. Or in a wacky rig situation, whether you use a rubber band or not, this locks it into place in a really good spot right here. So it really is a good hook, and both of them are. They're really well thought out. They're coming out with trebles eventually. They're coming out with, and I mean soon. I'm not talking a year or 2 years from now. I'm talking that probably by mid-year you're going to see treble hooks with this, which is going to be huge because so many fish get lost on treble hooks. And then they're coming with a flipping hook as well. And I've actually seen the schematics of the flipping hook, and I'm excited about that one.
All right. Yeah, I think people like to flip around here, don't they?
Just a little bit, and I just dropped one.
Uh-oh. All right, so you're getting some packs minus one.
Oh, these are going back upstairs.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, so let's do the giveaway. So I've got a list. I went through everybody, and huge thank you for commenting, liking, sharing, following us, all that kind of stuff. So I know most folks should get excited that we're getting back to doing some more lives, because we always seem to give stuff away when we do these lives. I'm not sure how much the boss likes that, but it's all right.
I think one does.
We haven't been fired yet, so we must be doing something right. All right, so I pulled some names, just kind of random going through, and I've got a list numbered 1 through 8. So one of you guys drop a number 1 through 8, drop it in the comments, and
third person that posts a number, we're going to choose that one.
Okay, third person that posts a number. So
1 through 8.
Yep.
Let's see it. Come on. That's way too long.
Well, there's a 20-second delay.
I don't care.
We got to pedal faster. We got to pedal faster. Get the internet flowing faster.
Scott, they really are good-looking hooks.
Yes. And guys, if you didn't know that we were doing the giveaway and all that kind of stuff, I know
follow our page faster.
Yeah, you can definitely turn on notifications. But there's a Brian B-Lap put a video together, Action on the Water. Does a good job of showing which one did he did some drop shots.
He did the finesse GP.
Yeah, he did the finesse, which is not
number
surprising.
7.
All right, so that's one. We need 2 more. 2 more people drop those numbers in there.
Okay, I'll tell you what. For the third person that puts the number in, I'll give these other 2 hooks away.
Ooh, dang!
2 more. 4. Jeez, Matt, wait 1 more minute. You would have been number 3.
Well, I mean, he's yeah. Well, now people are gonna. Now people are gonna.
They should
wait.
be rushing because now they know the next person.
Now we're gonna sit here for the rest of the afternoon waiting somebody.
I'll pick the number.
Well, we may get there. All right, anybody. Somebody throw a number in there, so we can do a.
Where's Katie when you need her?
Yeah, so we got to do. What else have we got?
I'm gonna count to 10 in my head.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call the number.
All right, that works.
There he is too.
All right, Scott Smith throwing out another number 2. All right, number 2. That was Mike. I'm gonna guess. So Mike Martha Bradley. I'm gonna guess that's Mike Bradley and his wife Martha. But hey, maybe your middle name is Martha.
That's fine,
Mike Bradley, you are our winner. So we'll get an address from you, and so I guess that means
Scott Smith.
Private
message your email address to Michael or your mailing address.
Yep.
And we'll get 2 packs of these hooks.
Drop me a message. Probably, if I had to guess, I probably got it somewhere in Facebook already. I think Scott's won some stuff. Yeah. So shoot me an email address. We'll get all the info and get the stuff in the mail, or you can come pick it up. Again, we're just getting started. Thank you if you missed out on doing this little giveaway. I know we're already getting some product in for Fish Fest.
Yes, we are.
So it's been fun.
Got some stuff from Daiwa. We got some stuff from Yamaha, I believe. Well, stuff's coming.
But guys, I guess the last thing I'd ask, if you've got ideas, things you'd like to see, places you'd like to see us fish around this area, we're open to some ideas. I know we've got plenty of willing and able bodies that are asking about, hey, when are we going to get out on the water? We got to get some stuff scheduled. Man, bass coming to Neely Henry. I'm excited to see. Yeah, that's going to be a fun week. That is going to be a fun week. So May 5th. Put it on your calendar.
6, 7, 8, 9 is the tournament dates, but May 1st, Fish Fest.
So that is going to be that's going to be, I think that's going to be a fun week. And I am mostly excited about warm weather. That's just the way I roll. I'm not a big cold weather fan, so.
I can't take enough clothes off to get cool, but I can certainly put enough clothes on to get warm.
You had to talk about taking clothes off. All right, on that note, we're out of here, guys. We'll talk to you later. Thank you all so much. We're looking forward to another fun 2021.
Yes, sir.